What's going on, guys? Flickify here, and welcome to episode 21 of my second season of career mode with York City. And today we have transfer deadline day, so pretty big day in the season. Maybe we'll be able to pick up a few players for a little bit less than we want because it is transfer deadline day, and some teams will be wanting to get rid of their players. And here you can see for $700,000 we do manage to pick up De Silva, and we just need to have him accept our contract offer. We will put the crucial first team player role in for his offer because I feel like that is what he will be since he's such a young player. We will manage to want to grow him. And here we put a $400,000 bid on Isacek and take off Gaikwad and send that to Hanover 96. Hopefully they want to accept that player because they do have him transfer listed, so they do want to get rid of him. And a couple hours will pass, but with 2 hours left in the transfer deadline day, our offer for De Silva, the contract offer, is accepted, and he will be added to the club. So we're obviously going to accept that, and we'll be putting him in the club in a few seconds here. But the offer is rejected for Hanover 96, so we don't manage to pick him up, but that's alright. We do manage to pick up at least one cam, and we will be putting him in place of Sorrentino. So Sorrentino will be going back on the bench and be our replacement striker. And here you can see we bag a bargain, so his worth is about $2.2 million, and we picked him up for $700,000. That's a nice bit of business, and we, at the very least, we can sell him off for more than what we picked him up for. So a pretty good transfer deadline day, to say the least. And here we get a couple more emails, first of which being a scouting report. Nothing really changes there. Can't wait for the day we can actually sign Joe Jerome. It's been forever since we scouted him. And here we get another international offer from Hungary. I believe I reject that one, and we will go into the first match of the episode against Crawley Town. And Crawley Town is actually where our former player Kerr is currently at, and I think he actually gets the start in this FA Cup match. And Sorrentino, unfortunately, we do put him up on the transfer list, but we did not get any takers for him, and maybe we can sell him in the summer transfer window. But finally, jumping into the match against Crawley Town, we'll be rocking the red kits. They're going to be playing with the blue kits, and we do only get the change we do make is putting in De Silva, which will be a replacement change. We really have him in pretty much all the matches from now on. And here we go into the match highlights, and De Silva will be getting the ball to start off with. He's going to find Benzia, and Benzia will have a great shot on goal, and we get an 8th minute goal there through Benzia, getting a nice lead for us, and hopefully able to jump on Crawley Town for an easy win. They are in the Empower League too, so we should be winning these, but they did pressure us a little bit. Daryl Byrne there had to make a good save and keep us in the game. And here's Sinclair finding Giovanni, and Giovanni's going to find Benzia yet again, and Benzia doing a little work outside the box. He's going to have a go with his finesse, and if you guys don't know, Benzia's finesse is just immense, and his curve is really up there, and he was able to put that away really nicely. Just took a bounce on the ground and get a 25th minute goal for us. You can see there are 19 goals in all competition, absolutely fantastic for him, and we get a 2-0 lead going into halftime. So a great performance in the first half against Crawley Town. We played like this was a big match, and it was, you know, we want to go far in this FA Cup, and we do make some changes. Azogue, Sinclair, and Benzia were brought out, and Potts, Kelly, and Sorrentino were brought in. I felt like we had a good control under this match, but there in the 58th minute, Crawley Town does manage to cut the deficit in half, and I was, you know, starting to get a little hesitant about bringing Benzia out because he is our top goal scorer. But luckily, we did manage to go on the counterattack here. Sorrentino is going to be playing his little bit of pace, and he's going to try to get through on goal with 2 Crawley Town defenders with him. He's going to do a nice chop and beat the defender there, and he's going to look for De Silva there on the far post, and a fantastic header to get his first goal for the club. So welcome to the club, Victor De Silva, I think that's his name, and he gets his first goal for the club, which is a nice start for him. It was a good header and a great run, to say the least. And Sorrentino, again, is going to be showing a little bit of dribbling. He's going to find Kelly, and Kelly's going to be through on goal 1-on-1 with the keeper. Will he be able to finish it? Unfortunately not, but we still have a 2-goal lead, which is usually enough to close out the deal against Crawley Town. And that we did. We get a 3-1 victory against Crawley Town in the FA Cup, so a good result for us, getting a couple goals, and De Silva gets an opening day goal for him, which is great to see. Immediately make an impact on the club, and he gets an 8.2 match rating, which is the highest for our club, which is good to see, you know. And Valverde obviously happy with his selection in the first team, and there he shows it. He tells me that he's glad. He seems to be having faith in him, and that I do. He's been a really good player at that center back position. I think I have him in that central center back position. But yeah, it's good to see for him. And we do have a couple players leaving on international duty here for the coming week, and we get a little bit of tournament prize money, $100,000, which is really significant for us. And we're just trying to add that little bit of total to our total budget, and eventually we're going to be able to sign another player with that profit. And we get a nice long break in between the next match, so our players will be able to rest, except for the ones who are on international duty. And the next match is going to be an Empower League 1 match against Bury. And we will rock the red kits. They're going to be rocking the white kits. And we do make only one change before the match. It's going to be Potts going in for, I think it's Peter Azogue. And you'll be seeing the league table here after a little bit of action, and we're sitting 7th place, so right outside that 6th place spot. Hopefully we can pull together a couple wins and continue our good form from the FA Cup. And here Dos Santos just showing a little bit of work, playing patiently, and I think I was feeling pretty well when I was playing FIFA right here, because I was playing really patiently, and when I'm feeling good, you know, I play a lot better. And, you know, I'm just playing patiently, trying to find the right pass. Unfortunately, that one didn't work out, and Bury did manage to clear that one out on the counterattack. But here, Dos Santos being patient again, trying to find Benzia, and Benzia showing his little burst of acceleration, gets the 19th minute goal for us, and we get the 1-0 lead to jump on Bury to get a nice start for us. And we continue that going here. De Silva, with his 5-star skills, is going to try to get a shot on goal, and that is a good save there by Bury's keeper, and they managed to clear that one out yet again. And here again, we have another attack. It's going to be Sinclair doing a fake shot and managed to get by the defender. And Sinclair's going to find De Silva there. And De Silva, 2 goals in 2 games for him, which is fantastic to see. I was a little worried with his 5-star weak foot, which didn't seem to be a problem yet. That was a nice finish by him, and I think his preferred foot is his right foot. And we get another 2-0 lead going into halftime, so really nice performances in both games so far. Getting nice leads going into halftime, which is what I like to do. And we will make some substitutions. Dos Santos, Sinclair, and Benzia were brought out, and Sorrentino, Balata, and McLaughlin were brought in. And the reason I did that is because I felt we had a pretty good hold on the match and get some of our substitute players some playtime. And here, Milo coming in from the left back position is going to find Sorrentino in the center, and Sorrentino will get a shot on goal, but another great save by Bury. He's really the reason that the game stayed at 2-0, and that was the only major chance in the second half. We get the 2-0 victory, so great job defensively, not giving up very many shots. And De Silva there gets the man of the match rating with a 9.4 rating, which is great to see. I think he was the highest rated player for both games so far. And 2 nice performances so far in the episode. And we will have one more match before the episode comes to an end. It's going to be against Bournemouth. And I will make one change before the match begins. After switching out the kits there for the club. After a little confusion, I think I go with the blue, they go with the red, and we will put in Balanta to start the match in place of Henley. I think Henley was a little slow on fitness, and we get our first snow match of the season, I think it is. And here we did jump up 1 spot in the league table. We're sitting at 6th place right now, so that's good to see. It's right where we want to be. Obviously a little bit higher, but that's right where we want to be. And Benzia trying to dribble in the snow here. He's going to find De Silva, the 5-star skiller. And De Silva, being patient, finds a great ball into Sinclair. And Sinclair manages to play it across. A really nice job of the 2 players, using a little bit of teamwork to get the early goal in the 32nd minute. And we managed to get a 1-0 lead yet again. So each of the matches in this episode, we've managed to jump on the opposing teams and get the early lead on them. And here, a great cross by Bournemouth, and they managed to put that in the back of the net in the 40th minute. Fantastic cross by them, and that was a much-deserved goal for them. And that's what the score will be going into halftime, a 1-1 draw so far. So Bournemouth was really trying to go on those crosses. They had the taller players on us in the defense. And here, we were just trying to go for dribbling despite the snow. Sinclair does a little bit of a dummy. He finds Benzia in the center, and Benzia just showing some of that dribbling. And look at that shot from him. A fantastic finish. And right after halftime, and a little bit of a cheeky celebration right in front of their keeper. And we do make some substitutions at this point. Dos Santos, Sinclair, and De Silva were brought out. De Silva is obviously a little bit tired from starting each of the games, and Sorrentino, Kelly, and McLaughlin were brought in. We nearly get another goal there, but it is parried away by their keeper, and we do manage to pull off another victory, so 3 wins in each of the matches today, and we get a 2-1 result against Bournemouth. Benzia is going to get the 8.7 match rating, much deserved with those great goals, and that's going to bring an end to the episode today, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you for my next upload. If you want to help support my channel, be sure to leave a like rating on this video and subscribe to see my future uploads. Also, you can click on the video annotation in the middle of your screen and you'll be taken directly to the previous episode of my career mode.